Welcome back. Kara, I got to ask you a question. Where on earth do you go to buy shades these days? Now, I'm not talking about window shades. I'm talking about shades for your lamps that go on top of your lamps.
Okay, so that is a good question. There aren't a lot of places, but I do know the answer, and I'm going to let you say it.
Okay, it is Connecticut Lighting. They have over 1,000 shades in stock, and a lot of them are made right here in the United States. A new shade on an existing lamp can bring a whole new look to your room. Take a look. Hey everybody, here with Todd, Director, President of the company, Connecticut Lighting. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, this is seriously one of my favorite topics that we talk about, and it's shades. We're not talking about up and down shades, we're talking about lamp shades.
Absolutely.
And they are becoming few and far between. The selection and the quantity of shades, like you can't go anywhere to just get shades.
Yeah, lampshades is just one of those categories that there's just not a lot of places that you go to find an assortment of lampshades.
All right, so where are we now within the store?
So we're in our Hartford showroom. So we have, a store here in Hartford, and then we also have our store in Southington. And both of our stores have extensive lampshades on display.
Okay, so like for instance, look behind us. I mean, there's literally aisles and aisles of shades.
Aisles of shades, and one of the differences is we get people who do kind of one or two things. We have a ton of people who come in actually with a lampshade, but then we also have a lot of people who will actually come in with a lamp and then we'll help fit them with the appropriate shade.
Isn't that the best way to do it though, is to actually come in with your existing lamp?
Absolutely, and again, quite often people have a shade that they've had forever, but it may not be the appropriate, shade for the size of the lamp.
Here's an example of a beautiful lamp that needs a shade. Todd, what was once a vase is now a beautiful lamp that you guys have turned, it's like a piece of art.
Absolutely. So this is an art form called Champ Levé from quite a while ago. A lot of these are over 100 years old.
Wow.
And it's amazing how the vibrant colors still come out. But again, this is the type of product that we get in Restoration Lighting Gallery that we resell. But back onto the importance of sizing the right lampshade. A lot of people, as I said before, do come in with a shade in hand that's all ripped up that needs to be redone.
Okay.
But once we have the lamp, there's a lot more that we can do. And again, just to give you an example, like this is called a harp, right? This is what holds the shade.
Okay.
These come in all different sizes. So to give you an example, like this is a 4-inch harp. This is a 5. This is a 6, a 7. That's a 9. So they come in all different lengths. And the reason for that is because when we size a lampshade properly, okay, what we want is when this harp goes on here, and then once we pick a shade, we actually want the shade to sit right here, so then you basically just at the seam of the socket. So then when you're at eye level, you don't see the socket, but it's not so low that you're covering the lamp. This is a perfectly sized and fit lamp, but the point is it doesn't mean that one of these shades over here couldn't work, okay? If we throw this on here,
that looks nice too.
That's not bad. In this case, I'd probably lift this up a little bit.
With a different
size harp.
With a different size harp.
Absolutely.
Okay. But again, the choices here at Connecticut Lighting, you're not going to find this anywhere.
No.
A lot of the shades here at Connecticut Lighting are made right here in the United States. So pick your pleasure, red, white, or blue. Just look at this selection. Todd, over 1,000 different lampshades here at Connecticut Lighting, from different sizes to different fabrics to different. Well, this one is particularly called a drum.
Yeah, this is a drum shade, and then this is a hardback drum shade. Then we have string drum shades. We have pleated shades. So the amount of shades and styles of shades is really endless. And again, we kind of pride ourselves on making sure that we have a shade for every lamp.
What if I come in and I don't see a particular fabric that I want, but I have a fabric? Can you do something with that?
We absolutely can send out many fabrics to have made into a lampshade, yes.
Todd, there's so much more going on than just shades here at Connecticut Lighting.
Absolutely. One of the other major parts of this business is the restoration and repair business, primarily in vintage lighting.
And you can get that done as a resident or as a commercial.
Yeah, absolutely. We do residential work, we do commercial work, we do a ton for municipalities and churches. Anything that's old and vintage and needs to be restored or reworked because it doesn't work or it just needs a full restoration, that's what we do.
And you have an example of that we're going to see.
We absolutely do.
Let's go look. All right, so here we are in the back room. This is where the action takes place. This is kind of fascinating to me. There's a restaurant in Old Saybrook called 745 Osteria, and it has been bought by the Doro Restaurant Group, and they have kind of commissioned you to redo these factory lights to put into their restaurant.
And these lights needed help.
They still wanted the rough look. If they wanted us to paint these and make them look brand new, we could have done that too.
But Todd, you were telling me that these were black when they came in?
Absolutely disgusting. They had grease and film, and these were over an hour of work into every single one of them just to get them cleaned up.
Just to get them cleaned up, and every single one of these.
And there's 16 of them.
16, and these are going to go in the Doro Restaurant
Absolutely.
in Old Saybrook. It's really remarkable. And again, if they can do that, think about what they can do for your lamp at home. So again, if you're interested, Connecticut Lighting, come see Todd, come see the family, come see the salespeople. They're all wonderful here at Connecticut Lighting. It's right off of Brainerd Road here in Hartford, or you can go to the Southington location right off of Queen Street.
Absolutely.
Okay, Todd, great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Be well.
I love shades. Again, you can find Connecticut Lighting Centers in both Hartford and Southington. For more information, please head to their website. It's ctlighting.com.
Still